Phoenix Rising. I take forever to press record, so, don't mind me. I was sitting here for like 5 minutes. Nevertheless, I am not new to YouTube. I am on YouTube. I am a psychic medium. I have a page already, so you can catch me in Miss Phoenix Rising is my page on YouTube. The link should be in the description box. I'll make sure I put it down there. And you can catch me on Facebook, and my cards don't lie. So I decided to do my intro because I was up. It was 2:07 on the clock. Spirit was like, get it out the way. And I was like, all right, forget it. So I'm Phoenix, okay? I've been on YouTube, I think almost 2 years now. So I'm an official YouTuber now. I'm getting monetized as we speak. So you can join that team as well. I do tarot for all the zodiac signs, for couples and singles and general and all that stuff. So this is the intro to Extraordinary Life of Witches, basically. So this is the life of how I became a white lighter witch and a tarot card reader. So we're going to go over some things. I'm going to open up. So this is not about tarot. This is about me. As I said, you can click like, subscribe. I'll make another video after this about crystals, how to clean them and how to charge them, because I got like 4 more hours before the full moon energy ends, and I want to do that as well. So I hate making videos. I hope you guys know that. It was 1:27, okay, but I'm supposed to do it, so here we are. Anyway, I just turned 40. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a divorcee twice. I've been married twice. I have 2 children biologically. I have an older daughter I adopted. So my story is basically every single relationship I've had has been toxic. I have been single almost 2 years now. What started the YouTube channel in the first place was my twin flame journey. If you know me, you know my twin flame journey. Okay, so I met my twin. So I'll just go over it briefly because it's the intro, so you'll know how I became a witch. Because at first I was just someone that, owned a daycare. I had just a regular job, and nothing wrong with that. But this is how the journey of how I got here, because this is something that I did not necessarily want or see coming. Not that I would reject it, okay, but it's just something that I didn't see necessarily coming, and it kind of blindsided me. So with that being said, let's see, where do I start? Okay, so my first marriage, I got 2 children out of, and I was, just owning a daycare, as a daycare at the time. My second marriage is my karmic marriage. So I married my karmic, not knowing it was my karmic. And in the process of that going on, I ended up going back and forth with my karmic for about 5 years, off and on. What started the journey was that my ego got in the way. I decided to take matters into my own hands one night during an altercation with my karmic. And during this process, he decided to call with 321 on the clock, like an explosion, a bomb. And he basically lied on me and got me under like a federal investigation. So they say a journey starts, awakening starts when you hit rock bottom, So usually it's like death or losing something, a divorce. A tragedy usually triggers an awakening, okay? So you know that 3, 4, 5. So this is a tragedy. I had owned my business for 12 years. This was my liability that I ended up losing. As my sister put it the other day, we were talking about it. And she was like, you lost your stability, your structure. You lost everything with 4 on the clock, okay? So I lost everything. And during the journey, this all happened December 1st was when my car accident triggered the awakening. Here's the information, 411 on the clock. 411 on the clock. So, I feel like I'm talking too low. So I ended up driving home. I got sideswiped, basically, or basically I swiveled off the road. Okay, I basically drove off the road. And when I did this, I hit a gas pump. So the gas, came out the pump, so it's leaking gas. The electrical lines fell down, so they're sparking everywhere. my car is now completely out of gas anyway. So I'm, everything's shutting off in my car. I'm on like 1-2% of battery. I have a biological sister. We share the same mom and dad, 456. Shout out to my sister Tara. And I called her and I was like, I told her where I was. I think I took maybe like 2 minutes to tell her, and here she come. And long story short, the paramedics got there and the guy was like, you still standing? They couldn't believe I was alive. I got out with not a scratch on me. And this is, I have people that can back this story up. So the car was completely wrecked. I mean, like smashed like a pretzel. And so during this process, okay, so this is after me and my karmic got into it. This is during the investigation. December 1st is when this happened. That happened to be my twin flame's birthday. Had no idea at the time that was my twin. Didn't even know this person existed. Okay, this is the day of the accident. So, needless to say, my birthday is December 14th. So, went out on December 15th and went to a club. DJ's was the club. And needless to say, I found out those were my twin daughters from my past life names. Their names now, Destiny and Jada, DJs. I met my twin there. He approached me with 6 in the new normal, me being a new normal now. So he was triggering me to my awakening of who I am now. I wasn't just here to be a daycare owner. I'm a healer. I'm here to heal. I'm here to be a testimony. I'm here to tell my story. So, and I hate talking. I'm going to keep saying that. So, but this is my divine purpose on earth. So, how dare me reject that? However, so I ended up leaving the club. It's hilarious. So, he approaches me, talks to me, and I'm like, whatever. And at the time, I'm considering him to be a pretty boy. He knows that, so I'm like, whatever. He approaches me and he's like, I don't know. It was just a thing that we both felt like we knew each other. It was like the weirdest shit ever. So we ended up immediately leaving the club and immediately linking up, and then we talked till the sun came up and we went out to eat, and we never parted. So that was one thing. And so I noticed that if you add up his birthday, which is the 1st, and mine is the 14th, is the day we met at the club where we had daughters from a previous life. So this is how deep it gets. So didn't know that at the time. Dated. It got really serious extremely fast, and we got along very well. So that's how I knew it was my twin. It was ridiculous how we linked together. We complete each other's sentences. We were even dressing alike. If you go back on my other channel, you can go back to my previous videos in the beginning when I first started my channel, and you'll see we did videos together. That is my actual twin in that video. You think on this journey that you end up with your twin, and that's, that's the outcome. That's what you want. But every twin flame journey is not necessarily meant for you to be with your twin in this lifetime. Some journeys are just for you to trigger your purpose on earth. Sometimes you're playing karmic deck. There's always free will. People choose other things, other paths, and it is what it is. And you have to just accept that and still be divinely guided to know what you are here to do. You can't be distracted by what happened. So needless to say, I remember the day that we were standing in my bedroom, and I was like, I just feel like I know you and you gonna hurt me. I was like, I just feel like that. I feel like this has happened already. I couldn't explain it. And at this time, I didn't even know I read cards. So I hit rock bottom. He was there to support me financially, emotionally, physically, and in every aspect of the word. As a twin, it was like my soul needed him to help the other part of my soul to mend myself at the time, because I was broken. I was not only broken from my karmic, I was broken from my previous marriage, from my issues with parents, trauma that I needed to heal. I had been sexually molested as a child, that I'm opening up about, and just sexual trauma that I experienced, and so those things they came up like vomit in this journey. It became a thing. We were like honeymoon stages, and then it hit a dead wall, and we divided, and we never came back together. I would say within those 2 years of us being together, you could just tell it was a twin, because I was damn near on the brink of suicide watch, really. And he was there to make sure my kids ate, make sure my bills were paid. He was the other part of my soul to make sure I got nourished in what I needed. So during the process, he woke me up. He triggered me to remember, hey, you know, this is a contract we signed to Gaia, and this is what we decided to do together. So he woke me up, you know, like, hey, wake up. I'm awakened. I'm here to, now I know what my purpose is, you know. Shout out to my other channel. I have over 1,115 subscribers as we speak. So I bust my ass for that. When we departed ways, I think I was at 200 subscribers. But this, you know, during the process of those 2 years, I kept trying to get jobs. And this is what I said about the Twin Flame journey. I kept trying to get, you know, jobs, and it just didn't work. No matter what job I tried to get, I couldn't maintain a job. But that's because I wasn't meant to do those things, you know. And so he was there to remind me. He went with me to get my first deck of cards, you know, crystals. He set up, you know, I'll do another video in a minute and show you my altar and everything he set up. So this is just, you know, he was here. So when it came time for me to wake him up to what he was here to ascend to do, he didn't want to be awakened, you know. And so needless to say, he is with a karmic, and they're in the process of, you know, supposedly getting married. And, you know, that's none of my business. Nothing to do with me here. So you know how it ended. You know, ego got in the way, pride got in the way, and, you know, it was amazing, the journey itself, because I'm a person that shies away from the camera. If you know me, if you watch the other channel, you know I just basically show my hands. Every now and then I'll show my face, because I'm not a person that needs to be in the spotlight. I'm not an attention seeker. But my twin, my other side of me, must have been, because I'm the shy one. He is the one that, so needless to say, to watch me gravitate into a field that he felt like he was supposed to do that first, it broke his ego. And this is why it's a thing of, oh, you know, you reached success before I did, and I'm the masculine. And that's when ego gets in the way. And it shouldn't matter. Those things shouldn't matter, but it does. And so, you know, because he was already in the limelight when I met him. He is someone that performs because he's a rapper. So, you know, and, you know, he was struggling to get stardom. I remember getting downloads, you know, doing the process also. I used to hear her, Hard Place is the song with 1217. Spirit kept giving me the visual of that video. And if you ever go back and watch that video, it's by her, H-E-R, her. She's a performer, she sings, and it's called A Hard Place. And the song is basically about them having the same dream and her exhaling faster, and it becoming an issue where they don't make it. They bump heads because of that, and that's ego. So, you know, so that's what destroyed the journey for me. And, you know, if it's over, it's over. It's at a halt, it doesn't matter. You know, life goes on for me. And I can't say what's the future holds for me, because I'm not that type of tarot card reader. I can only tell you what the future holds for you. Me telling me, I always misread me, so I get readings. And at this point in time, I choose not to, because I'm just dating, and I don't care to put my energy into something that, you know, is now, the door is closed. I had got a reading before to say let it go, and so I'm a person that's obedient to spirit, and I believe in me needing to be by myself and healing, and that's what I was doing. And I'm still in the process of healing. You know, am I permitted to date by spirit? Yes, I'm permitted to date. I'm definitely at a healing. You know, I have my little graduation bracelet to say I've healed, you know. And I also set of crystals and a sage in case you want those. But the point is, I'm at a point now that I have healed enough where I can date. So you know, I'm dating, I'm mingling, I'm taking my time. I'm not in a rush to get into anything. I'm still learning me, you know, and I pretty much know a lot, but, you know, it's always, every day is a winding road, is what I'm hearing. So I'm just constantly learning about me and falling in love with me, and also doing more self-care, which I need to be more active this week on, because I haven't been very nurturing to myself as far as, you know, just face mask, and I've been meditating really good, but my eating habits are not that well. And that's another thing, you know, when I was younger, I was about 355 pounds. So on my weight loss journey, I'm at like 180 now. 180. Yeah, so that's on my other page too. You can, like I said, it's more on my other page. I'm just here to get this page started, you know, like I said. But And so, but during the process of me being by myself, I started talking to spirit. And this is how I got to the awakening part of me being, you know, a witch. I was able to open up my third eye that I did do. And then in the process, I just really became in love with spirit and myself. And I prayed a lot, and I seek the higher power. I seek the higher source, because I was so heartbroken. And trying to get answers of why, when, what, where happened. You know, what the hell? So, because this is someone I thought I was going to have kids with, you know, just being honest, since I'm gutting myself, because you guys get to date, go on dates with me and, you know, see me in my personal life. This is not about tarot. This is about how I became a witch and the lifestyle that I'm living as a witch. So that's why I'm airing that out. You know, tarot is the other channel, so you can subscribe to both of them. But the point is, this channel is primarily about me. And so, you know, and just basically out here dating and making sure I'm not taking on bad energy and stuff like that. And as I said, I have an older daughter. She's adopted. I have one grandchild by her. My other two children are 10 and 14. They're smaller. I had them, you know, physically had them. So I have all girls. I have one biological sister. We have same mom, same dad. And she is having a baby soon, so I'll be an aunt again. And she has a baby as well, so I'm already an aunt. So I have, you know, 2 nieces and nephews by her. Right now I have a niece. So, you know, we don't know what the next baby's going to be. And if we do, it's no one's business right now. Look, so, but needless to say, yeah, so that's, you know, that's me. Just turned 40 dating. And is it a tragedy out there? I heard one of the other readers, shout out to, oh goodness, I cannot remember her name now. She's a Libra though. I listened to her. But she was like, somebody took a piss in the dating pool. I went to school with her, Miss Shannon. It was hilarious. I died. I was like, oh my God, she's not lying. So yeah, right now I feel like everyone feels like it's been a piss someone took a piss in a dating pool, because it's been really shitty lately. So, you know, I'm just telling you guys to hang in there. But needless to say, I just wanted to introduce myself. I don't want to make this video very long. I just wanted to, you know, introduce myself and send some love and light and tell you how my journey started. But me sitting by myself, I just started meditating and praying a lot. And I learned my cards. And I'm learning my crystals. But I do charge them up. So I'm going to make the next video. I could just pause this one though, right? No, I'll just make another one. So I'll show you, you know, I'm going to pack them up. You know, just a real quick tutorial. And I'll sage them. And, you know, me putting them under the moon. And I take them outside and I put them under the moonlight. And, you know, that's it. So, but needless to say, I'm just here to introduce myself. So I'm off the journey. My contract was voided a couple months ago. I think in October. So that's fine. Free will. He chose free will. So he chose a karmic. And that's fine as well. And life goes on. And hey, I'm here to do my work. I'm here to do my mission. My mission is to heal, and I'm here to do that. And I'm here to ascend, and I can't let the other part of me stop me from doing what I need to do. You know, I have to still serve for a higher cause and be for the better good and be obedient to what I was created to do. You know, and that is to heal you guys. So I'm sending you love and light. I'm Phoenix Rising. Don't forget to catch me on my tarot card page. Miss Phoenix Rising is in the description box, okay? And needless to say, I'm sending you love and light, and I hope you guys subscribe so you can, you know, get more messages about me, and we'll get more, you know, but this is just the intro, just to introduce myself. Hello. I'm a Sagittarius, like I said. I got Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius. Aquarius is my love language. In my birth chart. I think I got Capricorn in my chart too. So I could tend to be very serious, but very fucking funny at the same time, okay? But needless to say, yeah, so that's it. I'm sending you love and light. I'm going to end this video. I'm Phoenix. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hit the like, subscribe. Love and light, guys. Bye.